You've heard of unconditional love, but have you heard of the secret to unconditional happiness and allowing more into your life? More wealth, more success, and more love. More freedom in your life right now. Welcome to the Happy Bar with Israel Savage.
Do you feel like you've been here before? Is this familiar territory? Do you feel sometimes like you're on a hamster wheel? Like, oh my gosh, wow, this again. All right, great, good. What you're proving to yourself and to all of us is that the laws of the universe are working exactly like they're supposed to. Exactly like they always do. They don't discriminate. They work the same way every time. And the good news is, because they always work the same way, we can rely on them. We can leverage them. Once we stop resisting them and we acknowledge them, we can wield that power for ourselves in our lives. And so, are you ready for something different?
Yes.
Are you ready to crack open everything?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you ready to do that now?
Yes.
That's all it takes. To to acknowledge, wow, I'm on a hamster wheel. I've done this before. And to wake up in your life and say, I don't want to do this anymore. That's noticing what you don't want. Can't leave your focus there. Otherwise, you're still on the hamster wheel. Focus in on, I don't want this. This is not what I want. I don't want this. And so we are noticing that we don't want this. And now we're going to point our focus towards what we want. Here's what's happening. And we're going to break this down into a few conversations. The first thing to acknowledge is that your outside world always mirrors your inside world. Always. People, places, and things around you, and the comments they make resonate what is already happening inside you. And so, on some level, that look of disgust that you are perceiving, and this is all about perception, what you are perceiving with your physical senses from your grandfather, this look of disgust, on some level, that inside you, there is a vibrational match. There is a part of you, and by a part of you, I don't mean your beingness. I mean, you are thinking thoughts that are a match about yourself to that look of disgust. And that's why they stick. If there was no match inside you, in other words, if there was no agreement with these thoughts that you perceive your grandfather is thinking, if there was no agreement, then they wouldn't land, they wouldn't stick, they would pass right through you. You wouldn't even notice them, that look. You wouldn't even see it. And so you are a vibrational match for what is happening with your grandfather and those looks. And the same for everything that you're experiencing in your life. These comments from your grandmother that's saying, hey, lose weight so you can be successful? Yeah. Okay. And so it's not about the words, but it is about the feelings that are conjured up when you hear these words that are syncing up with each other, that are attracting each other. And so how do you feel when she says that?
I feel like she's right.
Does it make you feel good when she says those things? No.
Kind of small.
Okay, you feel small. You feel diminished. You feel powerless.
Yeah.
You feel less than. You feel incapable. You feel incompetent. You feel worth. All those things are kind of in the same feeling place. So there's a part of you that feels that. And that's why these comments, you resonate with you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even hear it. And she wouldn't even say it. And you wouldn't even line up with each other so that she had the opportunity to say it when you're not a vibrational match for something. In other words, grandma would be sleeping in, or grandma would go on a vacation, or grandma would be in her best self. She would be her best self in her best mood when you encounter her. You are encountering her when she is in this judgmental, critical place because you're a match for each other.
If you liked what you just heard, then take inspired action now. That's right, act while you are feeling good. and build on your momentum. Schedule your free discovery call with me at instudios-nyc.com/happybar.